Esta conferencia comenzará a grabarse.
Okay, great. So let's continue with the code that we were reviewing yesterday. So we are trying to set the disposition within the form, okay? On this example, we have two levels at tops on this campaign. Here on the dispositions, we have one level and two levels, okay? So what we did is we asked for all the disposition at the already event of the form. We are saving the dispositions here. We're adding the dispositions on the combo one. Yes, I'm going to log console log disposition for you to see what's the object that we are having with this method, okay? And when we do a change on the combo one, I'm looking for all the childs within that disposition, okay? I'm clearing all the combo. I'm setting one empty item and I'm filling the combo two with the level two dispositions, okay? Now, on the button save before click, I'm asking, is reporting data ready to save? Yes. If so, is combo one equals empty? Then please enter level one disposition. If not, if it's required, the level two, because I'm setting here, if I have childs, required is true, and if it doesn't have childs, required is false. That means I have or I don't have level two. And it's empty if it's required and it's empty, please enter level 2 disposition. And if it's not, everything's okay to set up the save of the form data. And then I'm doing a button save on post execute for the finish interaction. What does finish interaction do? It goes to the API of inConcert and does the method archive interaction with this request. It's archive interaction is what wrap-up does, sending the interaction to the archive. Okay, so let's see if this works. We left this without trying, and let's see if this is working. Okay, I already connected to the SQL. Let me see the table that we were using, form data. Exactly. Great. Okay. So let's see if I here have everything that I need. I'm going to hang up the call, okay? I'm going to put a telephone. I'm going to put an email. I'm going to put city, test 1, Feb 15, okay? I'm going to try to save. This is obviously, I'm trying to trigger an error. I am developing, so I always need to test all the failure scenarios, okay? I'm trying to do save, please enter the required files. Okay, fields, sorry. It's asking me for my full name. Great. I'm trying to do the save right now. Please enter level 1 disposition. Great. This is just one level. I'm going to try and trigger the other one. Do you see when I put inside that this is required? I'm going to click here. Please enter level 2 disposition. Great. My validation is working. Okay. Let's put solve. Great. Data saved successfully. And there it is, the wrap-up. Did you see it?
Yes.
Let's go. This is day 15. Let's see. Let me see. Do I have here my test? Yes, this is it. This is it. Okay. Oh, we're still not saving this. Okay. I want to fill that. Let's see here. Great, 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 great. Disposition 3, incident solved, disposition code solved. Great, excellent. You were asking yesterday, Moha, here, when you put override action finish is where you are hiding the button. Let's try again. Okay. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Do you see that you don't see anymore the finish? Because we said we have overridden here. Okay.
Okay.
Great. Let's fill this timestamp. Form data timestamp. It's timestamp, right? You can do it from here, or I always do it from here. I go here, I go to operation and settings, and this is every operation on the table. I always go here, and I will go here. I will click on add any column, and here I just map that same column to all the actions. What this does is exactly what I have here. Now it's here, timestamp. Okay, and here I can set up an initial value here, or I can set up that from here also. Okay, I want here a timestamp for that insert. Okay, we have on inConcert, it's already on the documentation I sent you. Did you what? Could you open that in English? The documentation?
Yes, we could up.
Great. Okay. So in that documentation, we have general functions. One, it's called now. And now, let me see if I can open that in English. Give me one moment. Extensions. Okay. On applications, on general functions, you have one that it's named ICC dot utils dot now. Okay. And this function has two parameters. If you want this as UTC, and if you want this with the server time. Okay. I will put here true. I want the server time, and I want UTC. True, true. Okay. Okay, let's see if now we have this info, because I want to store this. Okay. Okay, let's see. Great. Great. I now have my timestamp here. Okay, I didn't put email, I didn't put city. Great. Let's see my report. Great. I want to see on the supervisor, I think this is support, archive. Yes. Great. Great, guys. Okay. I now want to get in touch with the data source contact. Okay. Let me do here. Oh, I wanted you to see the disposition. Let me see if I see it here. No, let's see it on the next. Okay. Console log contacts row. Okay. And I want you to remember that here we need something regarding contacts. Okay, great. Let's trigger a call. Do I have this open? Yes. Let's empty this. Okay, great. Let's see what we have here. This is my ID. This is the interaction, right? Contacts is undefined. Okay. Here is, remember the dispositions? These are the dispositions. Do you see that here we don't have childs, here we don't have childs, and here we have childs? That's why we ask for the child's object. Okay, so why this is undefined? Because when every data source starts, they try to look if it's a new state or is an edit state. Okay, so contacts, I don't have nothing in contacts because I haven't set what to initialize with the contact. Okay, here on the ID, can you see that I see here contact name, contact address, and here you see the ID, okay, and here you see the contact. Okay, if I click here, I see here my contact. Okay, Laura, my email, and this is the ID. Okay, can we see any of that information here? Let me see. Account, agent, attention level, contact address, contact name, initiative, last update. Let me see here. This is everything regarding the interaction. Okay, so let me show you just 1 minute. I'm going to open another, and I will show you how this has to be related. Interactions. Okay. Interaction has relationships. Okay. Let me put it here for you to see. Okay. What does a relationship means? I can set up contacts. I can set up a relationship to trigger a specific record on contacts. Okay. Here says that for contacts, we will relate the data, the field contact with contact ID. Okay. And what does this relationship contact? Let's see, where is it? Here, contact with contact ID. What is this relationship doing? Do you see here this contact?
Yes.
Okay. What is this doing is when I have an interaction, go find a contact that has this contact ID. Okay, guys, can you give me 1 minute? 1 minute.
Okay, take your time.
I'm back. Okay, so what this relationship is doing, let me show you here. It's easy to show it here. Okay, is when interactions it's created, go find in contacts the record that in contact ID has this contact. So right now he's going to look up in contacts the record that has contact ID this. Okay, let's trigger now. Refresh here, but let me show. Let's put this and let's put this here. Okay, let's reload this. Do you see now that I have now Laura? Do you see that
Yes.
now I have the contact? Great. That's how we relate interactions with contact, and I can search for a contact. You can do that by doing the relationship, but you can also achieve that by triggering a find method. For example, sorry, find. And what's the find method? Find, it's going to, as he's saying, find a record by specific field. Okay. What's the field? For example, I want, oh my God, I need to do something about these brackets. For example, contact ID, interactions, row, contact. If I do this in the count, this is doing the exact same thing as this. Okay. I'm going to do it once again here, and I want to put here a callback function, console log finding the contact, and I want to here say, and you always need to do an if because maybe you didn't find a row, a record, right? If contacts that row, it's different. Let's be careful with the capital letters. Okay, so I'm doing here. Go find in contacts the row that in contact ID has the value of contact on interactions. I'm putting here when he finished finding the contact, and if contact row is different than undefined, that means I found some record. Print this. I'm going to save this, and I'm going to delete this relationship. Let's try it. Let's see here. Do you see finding the contact, and he also find my contact here? Great. So basically it's doing the same. And I wanted to show you because you can now use find in any other uh, any other data source. I want you to see how this works, and I want you to explain more about what the relationship is doing. The relationship is basically doing the same find, and you are defining this here. Okay, I'm going to delete this. I still want to print this because it's going to be important. And I'm doing here contacts, foreign key. That's why I put FK. I'm going to contacts. I put here contact, and I here put contact ID. Okay. Okay, great. Let's once again reload this. And do I have my contact? Yes. And do you see that I already have the name here, the phone, the mail? So for example, if I want to, can we set, let's see, for example, can we set here on reporting data full name the same that we have in our contacts? I think so. And we can do it, remember, in two ways. I can set up here right now txt name.setText. I can put here txt name.setName contacts row dot name. Its name with lowercase n. What? Right? And if I do this, what will happen? Let's see. I have an error. Set name. Set text. Do you see this? But wait, maybe you don't have contact row. What happens if it's a new contact? I'm detecting a row because it's a contact that I already have on the database. But if it's a new contact, maybe contact row is undefined. So you need to have a validation here. So you can do it by here. You can do it here, or you can also do it by copying from contacts. Sorry. From contacts name. What happens if I do this? Let's see. The same. Okay. Okay, so what happens if it's a new contact? Okay, and wait, what happens if I change, for example, my contact name was Laura, and now my name is Laura. Okay, let's go with those examples, because you can also do modifications in contacts and save contacts. Okay, here I can trigger a contact save if I want to, and I can change Laura's name. Okay, so let's save this record. Okay, and I want to change my number for inConcert not to detect this as Laura, and with the new contact. Okay, so let me reload. Nothing happening here. Playing with contacts. Okay, so set up this to incident solved. I'm going to save data save successfully and the wrap up. Okay, let me change my caller ID because I don't want inConcert to detect me once again as Laura. Okay, let me look up for the password. I'm connected to 165. 10, 151, 165. Okay. Yeah, I want my caller ID now to end in 1. Okay, great. Okay, so if I'm going to call right now, this is not going to detect Laura, right? Okay, let's try. Great. Do you see here?
Great. Do you see here?
Sorry, wait, sorry. Oof, do you see now no name? Well, this is because this is a new contact. Okay, and what happened here? Let's see our well, do you see here that I have no name? Okay, so maybe now that I see what happens if I do a copy from, maybe I don't want to do this anymore. Maybe I don't want to copy this from here because if it's no name, I just want to not put it here. Set text contacts row dot name, and only if contact row is different than undefined. Please always do this kind of validations. And contact row that name is different than no name, right? Let's do this. You always see this stuff within the developing, right? Reload. Did I save? I saved this. Did I save this? I think I did something else. I think I touched this. Yes. Reporting data, full name. Yes, I touched this. Sorry. Okay. Okay, great. So if I have no name, then I don't want to set up the name here. Okay, I have a better control in the code and not by copying directly from the data source. Okay, great. So how can I, for example, put here the name? For example, I don't know. Brad Adams. Yeah, whatever. Okay. How can we achieve this to be set up on the contact? Well, obviously, here in interactions and here in contacts, I have name and so. Okay. The external ID is what you see here. Okay. You can set up that as well. And interactions has contact name and contact. Okay. So what happens, for example, if here before saving, here is where I going to save everything. Okay, can we save here my contacts information? Can I do something like contacts set name something to set up this? Obviously, this is this. Can we do it? You can also, for example, copy the home phone. If you want to, you can copy this here, telephone. I will recommend you to use this contact address. But remember that this contact address, for example, on email, changes with the mail. Okay. So maybe you want to add here information that is different than this. You can store here this information and other information here. Okay. Let's try to set up the name. I'm going to put here set name of what we have in text next get text. Okay. And let's do a contacts save. Okay. Because I want to change what I put here. Let's see if this works. Okay. And I'm going to set up the exact same thing here with interactions, contact name. Interactions dot set contact name. And I'm going to put here this. Okay, can we set up this? Brad Adams. I don't want to put anything. He's calling from Miami. And testing contacts save. I'm going to put here, this was a request. Let's do the save. Okay. Do you see this changed? Did you see it? So right now you have Brad Adams. Let's call once again. Do you see that now you see here Brad Adams? Brad Adams. And that's what we just did by changing the name here, guys. Are you following me? Are you guys
Yes.
understanding? Great.
Yes, Laura.
Okay, great. What happens
Yes,
if I
sir.
can if I want to change this? This is what we call external ID. Okay. And let's just, for example, let's say that here we want to save an ID. Okay. I always copy. Okay. Let me see. Okay, let's imagine that you have here ID. Sorry. I am not going to relate this to anything. TXT ID. I just want to put something here for you to see. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this, and I am going to put here external I with, okay, top uppercase, TXT ID.
Sorry, Laura.
Yes.
How to get external ID from contacts? Yeah, does this mean contacts? Yeah, how to get the mapping between the field name and display text?
Contacts has a contact ID. Let me show you. I'm going to print this right here. Contacts has a contact ID. This is the internal here. Do you see here?
Yes.
And they have an external ID that it's this one that you see here. Okay. I want to set this. For example, imagine that your client wants the IDs to be his national document.
Okay.
That's the example I want to test. Okay. Wait, I don't like the scrolls. I'm going to put this like this. Okay. Okay. Great. What I want you to see is, for example, maybe Adam's ID is 16, this one. I want to see if we can set up this ID from the form. This is also maybe to avoid the agent to do it here or to enter here and put it here. And he just needs to fill this information. For example, trying to save X contacts external ID. Let's see if this works. What happens if I save? Do you see now here?
Yes, yes.
So you can achieve something on the form that the agent can do it by hand by clicking on the contacts. And that's why contacts, it's also one of the data sources that you will be needing, okay? But wait, what happens if you dial or you now have an email and you want to look for a contact that you already have, okay? That's where we need to maybe set up a lookup, a search, okay? For example, now if I call with the exact same number that inConcert has, inConcert can detect Laura, can detect Brad, can detect John, because here on the configuration, on support, I have the contact management enabled, right? But what happens if I dial, if I change my number, for example, I'm going to change my number. The one that ends in 0 is for Laura, and the one that ends in 1 is for Brad, right? But what happens if I change now to 2, but this is Brad or Laura? How can we achieve on the form to look for a contact that I already had? We need to develop a search, okay, or a find, okay? And that find or that, let's say it, that lookup needs to be through an ID or through a full name. Because if I dial right now and I fill the form, it's going to create always a new contact, right? Just as happened with Brad. But maybe the one that it's calling me, it's a contact that I already have. So you need to develop maybe something here to search the contact. Did I explain myself?
Yes, it's like CTI, which is computer telephony integration, that we already implemented in our place. So if the customer is calling from registered number, his details will appear. If not, we can add his contact.
If I dial with 0, he's going to detect Laura, no problem. If I call with 1, he's going to detect Adams. But I change right now with 2. If I call with 2, I'm saying my form to always create a new contact. And if I save that new contact as Brad Adams, I'm going to still have 1 Brad Adams and 2 Brad Adams. What I need to develop right now, it's something to attach or select Brad Adams once again, okay? So you can, for example, set up a search. I don't Let's put this one. Let's say I want to do a search, okay? And I want to search new contacts by ID. Okay, maybe we can search new contacts by ID, by full name. Yes?
Can we do it like by telephone number and to be done automatically without pressing button after loading the page?
We can do it by let's do it in different ways, okay? Let me do another form and set the lookup by ID, by name, and by telephone, okay? Okay, let's see. Let's create a new screen. I'm going to create a new form. It's going to set empty, yes. I'm going to call this find contacts. Okay. I'm going to use a panel, okay. Okay, let me use the same background that I'm using here. Okay, great. And I want here to use, I'm going to copy this, but I'm not putting any thing. Let's search. Let's say I want to search for ID, and I want to search by telephone, and I want to search also, just to complete and have for mail, okay? Mail. Okay, I now want I want a grid to show me the contacts. Delete, delete, delete. I want to see the name, the external ID. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I'm going to put here. ID. Mobile, home. Name, ID, home, mail. Okay. Okay. Let me do this bigger because name. Okay. Let me copy my beautiful bottom. Okay. I'm going to remove this. Okay. Let's first try the search, okay? TXT name, let's call this TXT telephone, TXT ID, TXT mail, okay? And I'm going to go button search, okay. And this is related to contacts, okay. Okay. So what happened if I click BTN search on click? Okay, function. Okay. I can do contacts, find. Let's try first with external ID. It's the easiest one. TXT ID, get text. Okay. Okay. So what happens if I do this? I don't remember the ID of Brad. I think I remember mine. Let's see. I'm going to do the spec to see if I can do it from here. Let me do here contacts search using find contacts. I need let me change 0. Let me dial. Okay. Okay. I think I cannot test from here because I don't have the data source contact since I don't have an interaction. Okay. Okay. Let me do one thing here. Let me see why this didn't bring any name, because here it's named with this. And he didn't bring home, mobile, and let me do bigger the email. Okay, great. I want to close this. I want to do a reload, and I'm going to click search. Okay, great. So that's how I can use a find method and search for a specific contact. Okay, this is for ID. We can do the exact same thing by name, telephone, mail. Okay, name. This will be txt name dot get text ID. Telephone, mail. I think it's home mail. You can use here a callback function. And maybe if contacts row equals undefined, maybe you can put a message no contacts found. Okay, let's see. That's weird. Let me see. Yeah, of course. Laura Libretti. TXT full name, TXT name, get text. If I TXT name, TXT name.
I guess it needs all fields to be completed because it's maybe and condition.
No, because if I put only this, it's working. Let me try with email. Allow ready at inconcertcc.com. Mail name. Yes, let's. Let me see. Console log contacts row. Okay. I know this works on defined. No contacts found. That's weird. If it's undefined. If contacts row equals undefined, no contacts found. But that's weird. Because it's not undefined, I have here one.
Can you display each field? Like, can you display the ID or?
Yeah, it's supposed to. Let me remove this. I'm going to try to search only by name. Let me do this. Get. Mail. Let me see if I can search by mail. Did I save? Yes. Maybe the search for name or for address and mail is not allowed. I will need to ask because I'm sending here the information. Maybe by the web design is only available to search for external ID.
Can we try the phone?
Yes. Let's try the phone. What's the phone that I have here? Let me see. No. I will need to ask how we can do it because maybe we achieve the search here and then on the form we detect the contact that we are having right now. That could be another way to do it and not by searching on the form. I will need to ask. Let's do it by ID and we can follow that later. Okay. And okay, let's do this. And I will place a button here. That will be called select. Okay. What will happen with this? I'm going to click search. Okay. What happens when I put a select button here? Okay. When that happens, let me close this. I close the inspect, right? Do you see when I click here?
Yes.
Do you see when I click here and I click select, it's bringing me back to here? Okay. When I set here data source contact search using, and I on the other form click and I have a button with OK. When this search ends with the trigger of the OK button, it means that I will have a new contact row when I go back here. Okay. So if I put here btn search on post execute function, let me go to have my brackets. And the post execute has two parameters, status, error. Status means the final state of the execution, and error if we have an error later. Okay, so if status, I'm going to console log contacts row. I'm going to put here my contact is okay. I would like to remember the ID we put to Brad. I'm going to search. I'm going to put here, select. My contact is object contacts row. Why he put an object here? Because contacts is an object. Let's put it into different rows. Console log my contact is, let's try it this way, because contacts is an object. Okay, and you will see here my contact is this. But what I would like to do, let me see if I can get Brad. Phone is busy. Okay, let's do something else. I'm going to reload this, and I'm just going to set up this. Okay, I want to go with Brad's phone, and I'm going to look up for Laura. Brad phone was the one ending in 1. And I want to do something else. When we get this, I want to set up the external ID in the ID. txt ID set contacts external ID. Okay, let me dial. Yes, it's Brad. Okay, this is Brad's ID. Okay, let's do a search. Okay, when I do this, I want to go back here. And did you see my row on contacts changed? My contact is Laura. So I can change all the information here. Maybe I need to change this name, this ID, and so, and then I will trigger the save, right? That's
Yes.
what I want. That's what I want to do. I'm switching. That's the correct word. I'm switching contacts, but I will need to do this on a new call. For example, if Laura is contacting me from a new phone. Okay, guys, can we do a break of 5 minutes, please?
Okay, no problem.
I'll be right back. Hello guys, I'm back.
Hi there.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm still going to new call by Brad. I'm going to save this. And what I would like to do is I would set this exact same here because I'm switching, and I would like to save this new, but I'm going to call it from a new phone. Okay. Oops, sorry. I'm going to call here from 59. Okay. Okay. Let's call the campaign. What I want or what I expect to happen is I will switch for a no name to set up new interaction for Laura. And the next time I call with this new number, he's going to detect Laura. Okay. Great. Exactly what I wanted. I have here no name. I'm going to search. I switch. This is a call from Laura from a new phone. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let's see if this works. I want to open this and I want to do a save. Oops. No, it did not save. It created no name. Let's see. What happened? Let's see. I'm going to use this to see if someone was created. Okay, I have Laura. So let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. I'm going to click here, search. Okay. I want to see here, select. Okay. Maybe I'm missing. Maybe I'm missing the contacts, edit current. Let's see if I have missing this. Search. Did not change. Still no name. Maybe I'm missing interactions. Interactions. Set contact. Contacts. Contacts. Row. Contact ID. Maybe I'm missing this. I'm going to do something first. I'm going to delete this contact. I cannot delete it. Let me see. And let me see if I call again. What happened? No name. I will search. Doing a contact save here. Contact. I'm doing here phone data save. Contacts update. 14 data save. I still have no name here. Let's see what I'm doing. My contact is, I'm switching here. I'm setting the new info here. What I have missing is that it's not saving my interaction with the new contact. It's not attaching to the same previous contact that I'm switching. Contact set name. Interactions contact. Archive. No name, no name, no name. Yes. I have still. Yes, no name here. Maybe I need to do contacts. Save here. Contacts. Save. Let's try it. I'm going to delete once again the contact. I don't know why he's doing an error, but it's deleting the contact. Okay. I will did I do It didn't do the save, right? I didn't see it here. I see the get, but I didn't see the save. I see my contact is yes. I'm going to this is not working. I'm going to delete this line. Search. Okay. It's in mode browse. Okay. And if I change this to contacts, edit current, and I once again print this. Oh, I know what's happening. I think I know what's happening. This is returning 2 rows. Where did I just see that? Here. I think here I have to find contacts, find external ID, contacts, row, external ID. I'm going to copy this here. My contact on the search is gotcha. No. Okay. So here I have 2 rows. Okay, and here I have also 1. Contact ID. It's contact ID. Yes. I'm trying to see what happened, what is happening, and when I figure out, I'm going to explain what I saw. Because it's bringing me 2 rows. I think now it works. My contact search is this. My contact search is this. Okay, let's see if now it's working. Switching contacts. I think now it worked. No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, I didn't see if it's editing. Browse. Edit. Okay. And I have one. I don't have the switching contacts. I didn't see that happening. No. I'm missing something. But I don't know what it is. I know it's maybe what I am missing is adding this phone to LoRa. Let's say something. I'm going to I want to do something. I want to switch. I want to switch to LoRa. I'm going to do a zip reload. No, it's not working because I should have seen this. So no. Okay. For 1 minute I thought it was working, but I see it's not linking the interaction to my contact. So I have something missing. I will try to find out what it is. Yes. Well, guys, I will try to find out what I'm missing to switch the contact because this is a common case that you need to have in mind. Okay. Then we're going to work tomorrow. I would like to set this form to email for you to see how can we achieve in different channels. We can use the same form. Okay. It should work the exact same way because we here on the code we're not doing something special for a specific channel. Okay. The only thing that maybe can change is the levels. Maybe on this campaign, I would like to put the form in chat and training. We have 3 levels. Okay, so that's something you need to have in mind if you want to set up the integration. Okay, we can just delete it for now for the testing, or you will have to set up 3 levels on your form. Okay, I will set this here. I would like to set this, and overwrite. Okay, and tomorrow we can test our form in chat and in mail. Okay, I will try to see what I have missing here. Okay, to get this working. Okay, guys, you have any questions?
I have, Laura, some concerns about this integration screen. Can I load like predefined URL? For example, if I have a CRM, external CRM, and I need to load the frame with specific URL, that's one thing. And I have to pass to this URL like parameter and the integration.
Yes, you can do it here. You click on here, web application, and you set the URL here.
Okay, for the URL, it will be dynamic. For example, it will be crm.com/ telephone number. So I need to pass the telephone number to the CRM. Can I do this?
I think you can do it here with add parameter.
Okay, and it will be like a query string will be concatenated to the URL.
Yes, and if this doesn't work, you can do something here. You can do a web designer with a redirect, and that's it. But I think
Okay.
it should work directly from here. That will
Okay,
trigger the frame here, right?
yes, because this is a common case, we use to view the customer details from the CRM directly if we have external CRM. So we need to pass the telephone number once the customer calls us, and his details are appear.
Yes. I think the only thing that you need to do here is set a name. I don't know, clients CRM. You put here a get. You put here HTTPS dash my client crm.com, and you here pass, for example, what do you say, the phone?
Query string, yes, the phone number.
Here are the others.
Okay, so the address will be passed and concatenated to the URL. Okay, thank you.
Yes, and if this doesn't work exactly the way that you want, for example, inConcert sending plus on the contact address, whatever, you can set up a web designer that the only thing that it does is here a redirect, and that's it. You can achieve it both ways.
Okay, thank you.
I think we have no problem. Okay.
Okay. So,
I'm going to look out this and try to have it solved by tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, thank you. But we've one request, Laura, if we can pause for some sessions starting after tomorrow. For example, we can continue this example tomorrow, and then we need to have like to pause for some sessions. We are installing our lab internally, so we need to practice the process flow and the bot and the forms, so we can get back to you if you have any questions. But I guess are we finished now, or we've still some sessions yet?
I would like to get this finished. Maybe do another example. I would like, for example, how to feel something on for example, on a table. But it's more examples.
Okay, so we will need maybe tomorrow and after tomorrow, I guess, for those examples. Okay, no problem. So we can have it starting Friday. We can pause for some sessions till we finish like reviewing the process flow and implementing ourselves. Can we do that?
I think we can't. I'm going to still ask, but I think we can.
Okay, no problem. Okay,
Well,
thank you.
Well, let's see you tomorrow. I'm going to try and follow this, and let's talk tomorrow. Bye. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.